Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. You join me today on what is probably going to be a three-part series about shooting three of the iconic white cottages in the Glen Coe area. This afternoon you join me on an absolutely bitterly cold afternoon. A little bit of snow happened on the tops here, so we've got a covering. Not much on the ground level. But I've come out this afternoon. The light's not fantastic, so not expecting great photographs, but I want to show you the first of those cottages, which is down the far end of the glen, and it's Rock Cottage. Iconic shot which you get, which shows the cottage with Buccleuch Moor behind it. So yeah, this is the first one. Hopefully after this we'll head down to Lagangarbh, which will probably now won't be today. It'll probably be later on in the week if the weather's a bit better. And then the last one of the three is Antreacht, which we'll do again on another day. So yeah, come with me. I'm gonna get my gear together and we'll see what we get. Unfortunately, at the moment there's a car park there, which is always the way, because you literally do not want a car to be parked in there. But come with me. We'll be patient and we'll see what we get. Catch you soon. So we're at Rock Cottage. As you can see, there's the cottage with the buckle behind it. As I say, lights completely and utterly flat, so I don't expect to get anything. But this is the standard composition. You can see the camera here. So what I've done is I've put the 10-stop filter on because I don't know if it comes across or not, but the cloud is moving quite fast and it's obviously plentiful. So I've put a 10-stop on, shooting at 35mm with the 16-35 ISO 100 f11. Yeah, so this is the first stop. Obviously Blackrock is very close to the ski resort, which is just up there, my car park there. So yeah, just off the side of the road. Yeah, let's see if we get a shot out of this. Probably see I've orientated the camera into portrait mode just so I can get a bit tighter in. I'm taking the 10-stop off and I've just put a 2-stop soft on there just to try and pick out the sky. Again, f11, 100 ISO. Well, good morning. It's the morning after the afternoon before, and yeah, we're going to head to the second location, or going to try to, although it has just started to rain. Going to head down to Lagangarbh Hut and see what we get down there. The light's a bit flat. Again, the weather's not great. It's due to get worse. But this video is not really about getting some decent images. It'd be nice if we did. But it's more about the locations that you can see, these three famous white cottages. So yeah, come with me. We'll see what we get. We'll see if we can beat the rain, although it has started. And yeah, we'll see if we get any images out of it. If not, at least you'll see where they are. Okay, see you down there. come down to Lagangarbh, and like I suspected, the light's not great, but this location is just one of the best. This is probably, out of the 3 cottages, this is probably the most photographed, and quite clearly you can see why. It's right next to the A82, so everyone stops. It's quite slippery down here at the moment, so I'm just taking my time. But my first location is going to be the old wooden bridge, which leads right down to Lagangarbh. So yeah, once I get there, I'll put you on. I'll show you what I've got. So I walked in, not far from the road at all. Got to the bridge, and as you can see, this nice old wooden bridge, and then you've got Lagangarbh Hut and the buckle behind. So yeah, just flip you around. So yeah, I'm hopeful that I will always come away with a shot here. I love this location. So yeah, I'm going to get set up. I'll talk you through the settings once I've got set up. See you soon. So I'm set up with my first shot. I'm using the bridge, as I said, just as a nice bit of foreground. Shooting with the 16-35, which is pretty standard for me. 20mm, no filters needed this morning. Sky's quite dark. It's quite bright off to the left hand side. ISO as usual 100. I'm shooting at f11. And it's about 1/13 of a second. Focusing, I'm stacking it so that I'm focused on the bridge and also on the cottage itself. So should be quite a nice shot actually, even though the sky's a little bit bland. Yeah, if it's good, I'll put it up. So I've got some shots here at the bridge. I'm now going to head further down towards the cottage, following the little stream that runs down there. Although it is running quite low at the moment. We haven't had much rain. We are forecasted for the next few days, but at the moment not a great deal. But we'll head down there nearer the cottage, and I'll try and show you some more compositions. So I've come a little bit further down towards the actual cottage. It's a little bit different to normal. I would normally try and use the river itself and stand in there, but it's running low, and I want to get a little bit more elevated so that I can use the river leading into the actual cottage itself. Now, settings wise, 16-35 again, shooting at about 28mm. It's f11, 1/13 of a second. Again, probably going to bracket because it's quite bright up above. Don't know if you can see, quite bright. And then off towards Buckle Etty Beg, it is a very dark. It's just started to rain. So yeah, it's a bit of a freezing rain at the moment. Let's see if I can get this shot in the cam before it really comes down. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Catch you soon. So I've come down the other side of the river. I'm actually stood in the middle of the river, and as you can see, I'm on the other side of the cottage. So hopefully that's some nice moody sky there across Cottages Big. So what I'm doing is camera is here quite low, and I'm using hopefully this rock and this set of poles here just to bring you down into the cottage. Yeah, so we'll see what we get. So this is the back of the screen. As you can see, it's ISO 100, quarter of a second. I have got a 3-stop filter on and a 2-stop soft rad to the sky. And yeah, we'll see how that turns out. If it's any good, I'll stick it on the screen. That's me done here at Lagangarbh. It's extremely cold now. Bit of freezing rain coming in. So yeah, we're gonna try and see if we can beat it and head to the last spot, which is Actrioccan, and see if it defeats me as it normally does. Generally struggle with compositions there, but yeah, we'll see if we get there, and hopefully we'll get something. Catch you soon. See that I've pulled into Loch Actrioccan, and apologies to any Scottish viewers who give me grief for butchering that pronunciation, but this is the third and final one of the cottages. Again, just off the A82, there's a parking place here. Yeah, so this one I always find difficult because of where it is and the mountains behind it. If I just pan up, it's quite... Oh, it's majestic behind it. You can maybe just make out there is a waterfall which runs down there. But yeah, so I always find this one a bit of a struggle. Never really seem to get a decent shot here. This one's down towards Glen Coe village. It's probably the closest to there, but I'll get my gear together. We'll go out and I'll see if I can find something. But this is actually the third of the cottages. Catch you when I've got set up. So I found my first shot. I've walked a little way away from the car park. I found a nice rock to use as foreground interest. Hopefully you're going to be able to hear this because it is blowing an absolute hoolie out here at the moment. Extremely cold. There's just a tourist bus pulling in behind us, as you can see. But yeah, so using the rock, then onto the cottage and the Snow Peak Mountains in the background. Nothing in the sky, unfortunately, but if it's any good, we'll put it up on screen. Well, I've had to find a spot, hopefully out of the wind, so you can hear me. Yeah, I try to get a bit higher and find a composition, but once again this place defeats me. Nothing great for me there. I'll put an image up on screen if I find one which I think is okay. At least it gives you an idea of how easy it is to get to these locations. So yeah, that's me done here. I'm gonna head home now, which is not too far down the road. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you do enjoy them. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.